Okay, this is approaching playable now. Basically, I've had to just turn off everything, so the only thing I stream is the game. I do apologise. I was hoping to be able to present like a multimedia experience for everyone. To Peter Fox's, yes, I know it's unnecessary because you can watch the chat, but I am planning on uploading these to YouTube later. And for the people who are watching not live, but sort of, in a week's time or a month's time, then it would be very useful for them to be... How come he can open... Oh, it's Billy. Sorry. It would be very useful for them to be able to see the chat, at least, But maybe I'll make it so I'll switch to the chat when I respond to it. Is my internet decent on a relative scale? I've got a 60 megabits per second download and about 3 megabits per second upload, which should be enough. The problem is my CPU. I've got a CPU meter on screen right now, and I can see it at 100% almost constantly. Apparently I'm hungry. Oops. So this is playable now. It's not brilliant. I am trying to save up to buy myself a new computer. I need something with a decent graphics card, something like an i7. I mean, my computer isn't bad. It's been able to do the stuff I wanted so far. But yeah, I've got a dual-core 3 gigahertz, and the graphics card now, because one of them was causing the machine to crash, I've just got one GTX 260. Okay. Suggestion there from Nexus. Let's turn off the texture pack. Well, I get the feeling I've been surrounded by chickens. What is it with the chickens? Okay. Let's get rid of the texture pack. Oh, I never play on the default. Done. Come on. There we go. Yep, that's getting better. Right. I don't have any of my equipment in hand. Anyway, who am I kidding? I'm not actually going to be able to get any work done. Not today. I have mates. Ayaron. Oh, do you mean the chickens? Right. Now, what's the... Okay, there's a chest here from Guru Fraser. What is it he's given me? He's given me a potion making kit. one piece of soul sand. So I can grow a little bit of nether wart, one at a time. Thank you, Fraser. Okay, so let's get out of my hole in the ground, which is about all I've got of my house right now, and see what's been happening on the server. Because although I've been monitoring the server from the console and stuff, I haven't actually. Ulmind, are you actually watching the live stream? I mean, can you hear me? Oh, hello, Mind. I have no idea whether or not everyone can hear me or not. Yeah, okay, he's nodding. You want to show me your house, Ulmind? Okay, yeah, I'm following. Bouncy. Oh. Do you have a house, or is he showing me his shop? Ah. Do you have a shop? Yes, you have a shop. Well done. I asked you to show me your house, and the first thing you do is get free advertising for your shop. What have we got? Herbs and useful. Okay. Mossy. Oh, everyone's going nuts. Okay. What's this? Mossy cobblestone. smooth brick. Redstone. That'll be useful. Right, how do we buy redstone? Is it left click to buy? No, so it's right hand click to buy. So there we go. I'll buy some redstone. I think I've got a reasonable amount of money, especially because yeah, not all that money is mine. The reason I've got all that is because I helped create the shop plot. So as people have bought shops, I've ended up with the money. I think I should take about 50,000 off that. So how can I do this? Can I pay admin shop 15,000? Oh, / for a command. Pay admin shop 15,000. Error, player not found. Okay, I'll have to work out how to get rid of that money later. Hello, mind. Better not. I'm an admin and an op, so I probably can kill him. Hey, who's dog? Hello, dog. So let's have a look at some people's houses. Oops. Just to see what it is they've done with the, done with our plots that we've given them. And it should tell me whose this belongs to as I walk in. Ah, this is mine of a master's plot. I'll have a look in his chest. Okay, so the game is still lagging, but it's playable. Hello, Grumpy. Grumps. But looking at my actual live stream, I'm not dropping too many frames, so the internet's bearing up well, which is good to know. I would have thought there'd be something down there. Nope. Go around breaking people's... Oh, hello. This is fun. I've not been in a multiplayer server in a long, long time. Alright, so... Actually, let's get a bird's eye view on this. Boom. And up we go. Bouncing. I sell grass at my shop. Hello, everyone. Hey, you've got trees on top. That's quite nice. So you have to put your tree farm somewhere. I mean, we only give you a 17 by 17 space. So this. Does this plot belong to someone? Doesn't seem to be. That's an admin plot. Doesn't appear to be identifying who the plot belonged to, which is a bit of a shame. Well, looks like this person's got a nice open plan house going with enchanting room. Admin chat. Ah. Should I possibly turn off the admin chat while I'm live streaming? Oh, it just means that you're going to cheat, people are going to notice. Oh, Mind Over Master's got an entire farm on his roof. Nice. Ah, so this is Lewis's place. Or is it Louis? Wouldn't want to get that wrong. There we go. Close the door so no one can come in. Nice. That's an interesting arrangement of bookshelves for an enchanting room. I won't go delving too deep into people's houses. What's this? Is that like a water tower? Lion Man 17. Well, looks like most of the work on this plot, oops, was up there. Interesting. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of this is. There's ladders. It might just be going to be a large upside down tower. Bouncing lobster. Looks like his site is still being developed. Ah, down there, 1112. Sorry, I'm just checking the chat. I keep forgetting you can't see me anymore. Oops. Oh, okay, Billy, pushing in. He wants to hog the limelight. Was the door open or closed when I got here? I can't remember. Oh, this is a nice house. Someone's dog growled at me. What is there? Oh, is this Olmin's one? It's not identifying. Okay, you put a sign on, so it is your sign. So, for some reason, it's not fully identifying John the dog. I like this house. This is a nice design. The colours sort of go well together. Oh, he just left the game. Oh, his dog doesn't like me. Better stay away from that dog. He's scary. I like that. We've got a nice wooden glass house. I don't know. YouTube user captivating clips. It sort of gives me sort of feel like a Swedish home. There's a bedroom at the bottom. And what is this? I like it. It's like there's a fountain, a mine, and a tree, surrounded by wheat. Oops. Oh dear. No. Oh well, even admins can't PvP in here. Okay, so that's it for the player houses at the moment. That's who's online. This is pretty good. So, yes, old man voice. Skyblock days do seem a long time ago now, don't they? But it was only back in, what, October? So now we're in May. So it's only 7 months, you know. So come a long way. I think I sort of tried to develop a style, you know, over the months as I've perfected my editing techniques and stuff like that. Oh, you're asking if the public server Mosa Limbo. I don't know if anyone's answered that. If you subscribe to one of our 3 YouTube channels, myself, Ayaron, Guru Fraser, whose channel is GuruCraft, or Nexus Pursuits, which is Billy's channel, then you can request to be added to the whitelist. And you get one of these small housing plots for free, and you can save up to buy a shop plot. They cost $5,000. And later on, we're going to sell parcels of land out in the wilderness as well. We're not doing that yet, so don't go bothering anyone about it yet. So who else has shops here? Guru Fraser has a shop selling the wart. I'll just steal it if I want, but I won't. All of us admins are on a bound not to take advantage of our powers. This is Blisani's shop. 440 for a diamond. That he's buying. Okay, so okay. You know, this can be a bit confusing because it's like that's it's my buying price but his selling price. So that's not bad. I mean, if you saw my first video, I set up the admin shop and set the prices deliberately so they were exorbitant, just to get people started. Damina has a shop. Yes, I think I was watching the console while Yamikatai was helping Damina set up the shop, and Damina managed to trick Yamikatai into buying extra stuff by claiming it wasn't working. I sort of laughed at that. Okay. Over here we have the PvP arena and the King of the Ladders. That hasn't changed. We're using a different PvP arena plugin than the one we were using in my first video because that one had some bugs, wasn't working too well. So this one works slightly differently. Oops. I'm assuming we've got fresh instructions in here, do we? I'll have to empty my inventory first. But yeah, sure. Let me warp home. This is why I didn't have any inventory earlier. Oops. I'm still in creative mode. I'll have to knock that off. Right, let's dump everything in here. So, if Fraser can remind me of the command to start a there we go. So UA for Ultimate Arena, join because you want to join one, and you type free for all because that's the name of the arena we have currently. And then you have to stand still, and your inventory has to be empty before you do this. Then once you're in here, you choose your class: medium armor, strong weapon, weak armor, ranged fighter, weak weapon, strong armor. So I think I will go with the swordsman. I think you right-hand click the sign, and it's come up there saying you will spawn as an swordsman. And there's 30 seconds to go. Other people can join us. This is a Olmin's Olmin forgot to take his armor off. Alright, while I'm waiting, let me just have a glance at the chat. Okay, Solid Zero says he's going to gather bricks for... Olmin 1 can't rejoin. I think it's going to time out on me. Either that or I'm in here on my own. No, I'm not. Oh, it's Guru Fraser. It would help if I actually selected the sword. Of course, I'm lagging, which is giving him all the advantage. I'll claim an etho on this one. I'm dying because I'm lagging. Oh, we need some more lighting in here. And I'm dead again. One more go. Right, let's charge him. And jig to the left. Ha 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 ha. I wasn't expecting that. Especially because I said left, but I went right. Oh. Back. Oh, and I'm dead. There you go. Empties you out back where you started. That wasn't unfair. It was fine. Right. Does anyone want to try again? If it makes you feel better, I lost 39 levels of XP. Okay, yep, so it looks like someone started a fresh match. So UA join free for all. Right, who do I want to be? Archers are tricky when you're lagging, aren't they? Let's go with that one. Yeah, most are limbo. Feel free to post the address in the chat because it's a the address is public knowledge. So, how many people am I up against? Oh, there's two people over there fighting. Oh, someone has a bow. Oh, I forgot to swing the sword. Okay, where are the arrows coming from? I'm coming for you. Ah, it's Guru Fraser. Ah, someone kill him. Ah. This is fun. Oh, if random. There we go. Oh. Yeah, the bows are a lot more. The bows have a lot more potential in a more multiplayer match. Oops. We might set up other arenas later which have like team matches and stuff. There's even the mod, the plugin writer is even working on a capture the flag mod. Oh, there we go. Must remember the special MMO powers. Like if you right hand click, serrated strike has worn off. I'm going to wait 4 minutes before I can use it again. I have no idea what was going on or who won. Ayaron was slain by Olmin. You've exceeded the death limit. So, how do we know who won? Oh, that's silly. Right, sorry. Back to the chat. Let's have a look, see if there's anyone saying anything. Oh no, I scrolled the chat up. That is the correct address, and that is the address I'm using. mc.ayaron.bsnow.net :25565. So if you want to, most limbo, if you want to make sure that you either private message to GuruCraft or email uwfhelp@gmail.com with your Minecraft name and a time when you tried to join, because then we can check the log to see why you didn't get in or whatever. I mean, if you tried early on, it's possible the URL hadn't permeated through the DNS system yet, because that only recently got set up. Email address, I believe it is UWF for UnitedWeFall help at gmail.com. Yep, there we go. Everyone's saying it now. Right, so Guru Fraser won. I guess the most kills win. Okay. Now the only problem with this arena mod is you've got to take all your equipment off before you go in, which means then you've got to take time setting all your stuff up again. Right. I don't have a bow yet. I want some wooden planks. I want my shovels. Probably want some wheat because I need to make some bread. And spare cobble. And sticks. Well, I've got my planks. There we go, just make some bread quickly so I've got some food to munch on. So far the server's been more of a success than I think any of us were hoping for. I mean, we've got, what, 20, 21 people on the whitelist right now. The server has a capacity of 24 simultaneous players, but we're going to allow 50 people to sign up, and then we'll see how full it is. You know, if with 50 people signed up, most of the time we only have 10, then we can double the number of people on the whitelist. Now, I did have a wheat farm here, but protection doesn't stop people trampling. So, hello. Now, I still don't know if that's Louis or Louise. Put some pants on. Oh. Someone was kind enough to give me armour. And I've still got that wool on my head. I don't know. Every time I go to the PvP arena, I gain a bit of wool. Excellent. Well, you know, I mean, it looks like I might not have to actually grind for stuff on this server. Everyone's just going to come along and give me stuff. There we go. Oh, look, I've almost got 1.5 XP levels. Oh, dear, oh dear. I don't have nearly enough time to play on... Okay, who built this? Right, let me just adjust something. There we go. During that PvP fight, I accidentally moved my chat window so it was half behind the game window. There we go. So one of the admins built me this. Well, again, thank you. Just try to keep track of all the chat here, because there's the live chat coming through on Twitch, and then there's the chat in game as well. So this is not an invitation to spam me, but you know, if you are trying to get my attention, you know, you can say my name in capitals just the once. Or if you're actually on the server, you know, walk up and punch me in the face or something. Oh, it's a podium. Excellent. Who did that? Someone hit me. Yeah, no, I'm in no way angry at all mind. I'm surprised because I thought I thought we were in a non-PvP area. Yes, I just wasn't expecting it to do me damage. Oh, look at this! Look at this! People have just been giving me stuff. I've got snazzy leather boots now. Old mind, come and punch me again. Is this a delay on the chat? Yep. No, not you, Yami. Come on, Old mind. I'm not trying to trick you. I'm trying to test whether people. Okay, so was that you, Old mind, or was it Yami again? Because you got to watch Yami. He's a secret puncher. We saw that in the first episode of UnitedWeFall Survival. Yeah, okay, so PvP is working here on me for some reason, but not on Yamakatai. Test. Someone... Yeah, no, I'm still admin. Strange. I just wanted to test it. Let me see if I... See, I can't punch other people, but they can punch me. Something's seriously wrong here. That's the wrong way round. I'm going to go run and hide in my house. Oh dear, oh dear. Thank you, Mr. Limbo, for saying it's a nice community. I do my best to keep it friendly. This is one of the reasons. One of the reasons why in my Ayaron Let's Play I put that sign up saying, you know, welcome to the city of the polite Imperium, was I like that phrase because, you know, it's like, it's an empire, but everyone's polite, and you will be polite or I'll kill you. That sort of thing, you know. It's a benevolent dictatorship approach to things. But that's, in all seriousness, though, I just think, you know, if you are nice and you treat people fairly, then in general you attract nice people. I'm sure we will come across some people who aren't nice, but you know that's what the block and the button's for. So I'm just lowering the floor here because if I don't do the work on the server while I'm doing the live streams, I'll probably get around to actually get anything done. So I'm just curious how many viewers I've got on the live stream. I've got 7. That's not bad. I mean, I've never live streamed before. Oh, and there goes that. That's what the pan hammer is for. Yes, exactly. From Nexus. Everyone's giving me presents today. It's like it's my birthday. Oh, glass. And TNT. Ah, some grass blocks. Now, those grass blocks are interesting because I don't especially want my plot to just be... Now, will grass spread under snow? I'm curious. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And oh, I've just wasted one of them. And I've wasted that one too. Oh well, it'll spread. There we go. Just start building those up every now and then. It's starting to lag a bit more now. I don't know if that's because my computer's getting busy for some reason, or the internet's getting busy. Now, if people want to give me gifts, what I really would like is the other saplings. I've got the pine trees here, which is what I'm making the base of my house out of. But I really could do with the I really could do with the oak and the ash and the jungle saplings as well, because I want to mix all the different wood types. Yeah, I'm dropping frames. How is the sound balance, by the way? If people could tell me, you know, the volume of the game compared to my voice. Because I don't think I can turn my voice up, but I can turn the game sounds down. So if people in the chat could just tell me what they think the sound balance is like. I think there's a bit of a delay as well between... Okay, I didn't spot that. Right, let me... Obviously I can just turn the game down, can't I? There's also a volume slider in XSplit, which is the program I'm using. There we go. Thank you, Allmind. What have we got? Yamikatai, and Solid Zero. Okay, that's okay. So I've got oak saplings, jungle saplings. I've got all the sapling types. Thank you, everyone. Right. What is that? AL Mind 1. Pay AL Mind 1 100. And pay solid 0, 100. Thank you. And yeah, so okay, so what I should do is chop down some of these trees and replace them with the other ones, because then I'll have plenty of all the different types of wood, which is good. I had an axe somewhere. There it is. Now, normally when I do my Let's Plays, you know, like on Ayaron's World and that, I do what I call the donkey work off camera. Just the grinding, the digging, and the resource gathering. But the live streaming on the server, by the way, my name is generally pronounced Allmind1. Okay, Allmind1. Thanks. The way I see this live streaming on the server thing is it's about interacting with you guys. It's about answering questions, talking to you, and if you're on the server, popping over and saying hello and stuff like that. So I will be doing repetitive grinding tasks because that frees me up to, to actually talk to you. So, this will act as a blog and so on. Ooh, my woodcutting skills increased, which means I get to do this. If you right-hand click, you can chop an entire tree down in one blast. But then it's worn off, and I won't be able to do it again for... Oh no, I can do it again. I know, I'm too tired to use that ability again. The 231 seconds is how long I have to wait for it to start again. That's the Minecraft MMO plugin. Basically, if you right-hand click with almost any tool, like if I do it with that, it it means I'm readying a special hack. If I right-hand click with that, it means I'm getting ready to do blast mining, so I get take less stuff out at once. And I think how good it is when you do it is based on your skill level. So Mosto Limbo, you're going to start your own channel. That's good. My advice is if you love gaming and you like the idea of interacting with an audience, no matter how small, go for it. When I started my first Skyblock, I sort of made a promise to myself that if I only had 14 viewers, or 7, or even just 2 people who were watching me, I would keep doing it, because it's not about getting loads of views, it's about enjoying the game and getting that feedback off other people. You can sort of bounce the ideas back and forth. Makes it feel less lonely. Oops, gotta keep going higher. What's your YouTube name? Allmind1. And don't feel bad if if your YouTube name is Allmind1 and I was there since I was like 11 years old. Allmanzorod. I don't think you've commented too often. I'm not that good at names, but I tend to at least recognise the names of the people who have been commenting. Not that I'm holding it against you. Silent viewers are just as good as vocal ones. I mean, I've been watching Pulsars Jr., Etho, Good, Kurt J. Mack and that for years, and I've never actually commented on their channels. Or not often, anyway. Digging. Are we allowed to sing the... someone been replanting? Oh no, these are my saplings. Are we allowed to sing the Diggy Hole song? Or if you sing the Diggy Hole song, do Yogcars show up at your door and punch you in the face? Just curious. Oh, your mic broke, Mr. Limbo. That's a bit of a pain. It is worth investing in a decent mic, but it needn't be that expensive. By a decent mic, I mean, You don't want to go out and buy a headset for $10 or something like that. Go at least $20, $25 or £20 if you can, because I think that sound is more important than people think when it comes to videos. I have seen the occasional YouTube channel where they're streaming, they've uploaded to YouTube at 1080p, and they've got this wonderful intro, and it all looks brilliant. And then when it cuts to them playing, the sound is tinny or garbled or mumbled. I actually think that people will forgive bad picture more than they will bad sound. What sort of PC are you aiming for? So, I was looking at prices today. There's a website I use whenever. I'll type it into the chat here. It's called Sharky Extreme. SharkyExtreme.com. Now, they have a PC buyer's guide, which they do every few months, and they do a budget PC buyer's guide where for $1,000 they try to put together the best gaming PC they can. And then they have a gaming enthusiast's buyer's guide where for $2,000 they try to put together the best PC they can. And what I tend to do is, when I'm in the market for a PC, I go to that site and I read through their buyer's guide, because they explain why they've made the decision on the things they've done, why they chose that component, why that's a good component. And it sort of gives me an idea as to what the state of the art is, and if I'm short on money, I sort of go for the budget one, and if I've got a bit more money, I'll go for the more expensive one. At the moment, I don't have money, but I don't think a budget one's going to cut it. I think one of the things this live streaming thing is showing is that a dual core 3 GHz processor just isn't up to the job. Alright, I was making an axe, so I could keep chopping down these trees. Nope. Oh dear. You forget how to make the most basic tools. Oops. Well, I know I'm doing a lot of talking and not much Minecraft playing on this live stream. I'm sure there'll be other times when I'll be on the server and there won't be as many people around, in which case I'll be doing more playing. Alright, so that's one stone axe. Saving up for a while. Ooh, an A7 GeForce graphics card thing. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm aiming for, I think. An i7 is, what, four cores with quite a good amount of cache. That's the word I'm looking for. RAM cache. It'll also be good for the video editing and rendering, of course, because that can take quite a while. So the faster the CPU, the better. PC Gamer Rig, is that a website? Not familiar with it. Did I get all that tree? No, I didn't. This is what happens when you try and talk and chop down trees at once. Hmm, 8 virtual cores. Yamikatai is saying here in the actual game. What's the use of a virtual core? I mean, if it's not a real core. Oh, these trees look so ugly with the set to simple graphics. I'd rather have real cores. Okay. Yamikatai is our... Well, he's rapidly becoming our resident computer expert. chop down some more trees here, and then I'll get these other saplings down, and then I'll do some more building and stuff with these. There will be times I'll probably be on the server and I won't be live streaming, and I will just be doing stuff. And I'll be paying more attention to the people on the server who aren't listening to the live stream. But when I'm live streaming, I sort of, I don't know, I should pay more attention to you guys, the ones who can actually hear my voice. If for no other reason, because that's what's going to end up on YouTube, is what I'm saying more than what I'm typing. I've almost done, I think. Can't be many more of these trees. Exactly. Corner the market in wood, couldn't I? Doesn't sound good. Is that legitimate theft or was it a server? Right. I don't think I want to use these plants right now. There's still a few trees I've missed. How are we doing? Frames recorded. No, frames encoded. I've only dropped 70 frames so far all the time I've been live streaming. That's not bad, so the CPU is just about keeping up. I think odds are XSplit gets a higher priority on the CPU than the game does. That's why the game frame rate really drops, but XSplit sort of carries on chugging. Yes, that did take me by surprise. Is my inventory full? No, it isn't. Okay, wasn't really there, it's just a server glitch. My computer's still just CPU 100%. I'm just gonna take a quick look at my task manager, just to see what it is that that is eating up CPUs. XSplit itself, which is the program I use to live stream, is about 43% of the CPU, 44. Then Minecraft is another 25. There's something called a VH multi-writer. And a plugin container for Firefox. Now the only Firefox windows I've got open are my live stream window. Video problems. Let's try toggling that off. There we go. So I've I had the Twitch dashboard up, and it was actually showing my live stream coming back to me. So I've turned that off. So that might free up a few CPU cycles here and there from Firefox. It's all about eking them out. Oh, sell some stuff. Yeah. One of the things that I've heard about Minecraft servers that have an economy system is the inflation problem. The fact that basically as people get more and more resources, things, money becomes more and more worthless. That's one of the reasons why we decided to things like start selling shop plots, and we're going to sell estates out in the wilderness, but not yet. Don't ask about that yet. You sort of want to check over the plugins a bit first. But one of the things I thought that the shop could do is it's a way of getting money out of the system. Because if no one has any diamonds, they will come here and they will buy diamonds for a lot of money, etc. If you really need redstone, everyone's out, and that way money gets sucked out of the economy, thus controlling inflation. So I think this is what the governments of the world should do. I mean, the Conservative government, shouldn't be messing around with all this austerity nonsense. They just need to set up an admin shop. There you go. I've solved all the world's problems. Did Yami buy that bit of land just so he could put up advertising? Visit his famous shop for all your Minecraft needs. Yami, do you really buy this plot of land just so you can put up an advertising hoarding? He's turning into the right, into the venture capitalist of the site, of the server. I mean, look at his shop. It's just like, he basically sells everything. He sells obsidian, bookshelves, gold, iron, diamonds, glass. Looks like that one's empty right now. But arrows and coal. Advertising for the win. Yeah. You're like a Ferengi. What's that? One of the rules of acquisition? Treat your friends like your family. Exploit them. And this is where I think he's selling multiple things at once. So seriously, do you seriously expect people to pay $40 for 3 string? Quick, someone find a spider spawner and collect a string market. Fancy items, basic items. These are good. To be fair, I will now look at AllMind1's shop. Looks like he's building an upper floor as well. A surprising number of people. D. That's hasn't finished yet. Sorry, my wrist's starting to hurt. Playing for this long after a long day at work. And looks like we've got sand for sale. Snow blocks. Those are useful. Free. I'd have thought a 0 there would be better, but maybe that works. 18.1. See, problem is I don't know what 18.1 is. AllMind1. Although you can just use the numbers, I would put another sign above that one. Read this sign? Yes. Oh, there it is. Pine leaves. I'll be shutting up now. Yes, pine leaves. Fair enough. Excellent. hmm Also, on line one, if you go to the admin shop, I think those leaves are for sale, and there you can see what the English version of the name would be. You know, the word leaf and a number. But then I suppose you would still need to point at them and say pine leaves, because... I'll go away. I'll leave you to your shop. I'll stop meddling. Right. Whose is this one? Oh, XX Fair Cakes. No, IGX is a clan or something, so... Fairy Cake. That's your name. Fairy Cake. Hello, Fairy Cake. I have no idea whether or not you're on the live stream or not. What have we got? Coal, iron ingots. Oh, was that dog actually damaging? I can't see the health. So dog versus PvP still works. Are we going to have to turn off mob versus PvP in the protected zones as well? Otherwise someone could just show up with a pack of dogs and slaughter everyone. Right, so I was trying to check out the shop before there was a vicious dog attack. Iron ingots for 30, that's not bad. Sandstone for 5. I think when you... should we give people slightly more money when they join the server? I don't know. No, I don't think so. I mean, you can just sell cobble to the admin shop, or possibly one of these guys might even pay a little more for cobble. Oh, 501 for diamonds. Everyone's undercutting each other. This is good. This is what I wanted. A nice sort of active economy going on. Nexus Billy's amazing shop, better than Yammy's. Oh, very funny. Glowstone, that's useful. So someone has a nether portal somewhere. Iron ingots and grass. Oh, where were these shops here when I joined the server? I'm sure when I looked about an hour ago, there was half this number of shops. Oh no, there's the Guru Fraser one. I seem to remember that. Welcome to... Hang on. No, this is Damners. Yes, I do remember being in here because I made that comment about him ripping off Yami. Although Yami denies it. I probably won't bother with the shop myself, you know. I will depend on the kindness of strangers. People can just come on the server and people will give me stuff. Right, I'm going to do a little more work on the house. This is my house. Where do I live? Oh, I live over there. I forgot where I live. Yeah, really have to trust the admins because they can just open anything that they want, get in anywhere they want. But don't worry, I'm always watching them. It's like they were having a chicken fight earlier on today, and it's like they spawned like 20,000 chickens or something like that, and a voice from God came in from above and said, "Oi, stop it." Bread and glass. Thank you. That's a dangerous dog there, though. This is a very dangerous dog you have. You know, I think it should be muzzled. Stop it. uh, bye bye, bouncing lobster. I'm not quite sure if that's come across. Yes. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm just curious. There is a Louis or Louise. Oops. It's getting dark, but luckily mobs don't spawn here. Oh, my activation skill's improving. Let's see if I can... Giga Drill Breaker was worn off. That didn't do much, did it? Excavation. What does it do? Giga Drill Breaker, ×3 drop rate, ×3 experience, plus some speed. Treasure Hunter ability. Dig for treasure. Ooh, what do you need in order to activate that? That's interesting. I was looking at the plugin configurations, and apparently you can fish for treasure. So you can get a fishing rod. If you increase your fishing skill enough, you can just pull things like swords and iron boots. Out of the water. It's passive. Oh, okay. So there's always a chance that I'll get treasure. Thanks, Fraser. What else I want to talk about? Yes, website. I am going to be making a website for myself. Reason being that the deal this server comes with, it comes with free web hosting if I want it, and I wanted it. It also comes with a free Mumble server, so I'm trying to work out how best to go around securing the Mumble server. What I'm thinking is that I could put a password on it, and you have to, and I put what the Mumble server password is in the message of the day. So whenever you log into the server, it would come up with the address of the Mumble server and that day's password. And in that way, if you wanted, you could just get on the Mumble server and voice chat with everyone who's on the server. Anyone want a half-dead but enchanted iron helm? Bargain basement offer? Yes, so I'm going to be making myself a website. It's been a while since I designed a website. There's been a lot of advances in technology since then. So I will look to be doing that, and the website will have a blog. Like if I just want to write stuff, it'll have links to my YouTube stuff. It will have server information on it, so I'm going to try and make a page on there which is nice, simple instructions or links to simple instructions for how to do stuff on the server. Like how to buy a plot, how to use your warps, how the MMO works, stuff like that. That's okay, Mr. Limbo. Watch the rest of the stream on YouTube after I upload it. So, I mean, this stuff is going to publish, or it should be in my archives on Twitch. Either will do. So, oops. What's excited Louis? Second portal. Oh. I mean, you know, with the PvP out in the wild, I think it's a good thing because I think some players will really enjoy that. I am wondering if maybe there's a plugin which enables people to sort of turn PvP on and off. But then they could just go into people's houses and steal stuff without any danger of being killed. Yeah. Well, I think it just has to be that out in the wild it is, you know, the law of the jungle. But that doesn't mean you go around griefing people. You know, you don't spawn camp, you don't annoy, it's a legitimate battle for resources and stuff like that. Hello, Lily. What's going on? There's none left. Who bought my nether warts? Someone must have bought Guru Fraser's nether warts. It was probably Yami Katai. I reckon Yami Katai bought all the nether warts. Now he's selling them in his shop, and he's probably doubled the price. He denies it. That's how we know it's true. So I've got some random bits of iron here. I mean, with your starting plot, 17 by 17, you don't get much resources, but it's definitely enough to get you started in the world. It's cornering the diamond market. The owner of the land could choose whether it's PvP on their land or not. That's interesting, yeah. I mean, at the moment, I was envisaging that when people can buy estates out in the wilderness, then they would, you know, automatically have the same protections as everywhere else. Because that's the point. Because you can go out and you can build a large castle in the middle of nowhere anyway. There's nothing stopping you doing that. But you might want to build a large castle somewhere and have it be protected. And that's where you would come and actually... Oh, okay, Chronister. It's nice to know you're listening in. Am I pronouncing it right? Fairy cake? I can't really think of any other way to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce all those like capital and lower letters and that. Makes it very difficult to say. Have people been using my nether portal? Probably. Non-admins can't open doors on your property, so you could just build, could just block it. What was I doing? I was going to put some torches up. Right, okay, so I've more or less lowered the floor. Now this here is going to be a basement. I always start with the basement of my buildings. So I think I need a little smooth stone. I don't know if I've got any more coal. This is a chest. Yes, I have more coal. I also appear to have a full suit of iron armour. So let's put that on. Actually, let's not put on the helmet. I prefer to walk around in my hat. Want some smooth stone. And then we'll cook that iron ore. Oh, saplings. I was going to plant those saplings, wasn't I? Right, so I'm not quite sure which sapling type is which on this texture pack, so I'll just make sure I've got some of all of them. I think those are the pine ones. You're not allowed to use mine. I've moved mine. So that's fair enough. Could charge him a toll. So let's put some of these, and some of those, and some of those, and some of those, because I'm not sure which is which. Because I'm not used to this texture pack. That's a bit too close to the house. Week or so, perhaps. I just want to read up on the Residents plugin a bit more. And so, which of these are which? Inflections on each capital. I know it takes me ages to get back to the comments from the chat, but there you go. So your name is Farik or something like that. Yeah, I'm trying to. I keep, I want to sort of balance the economy, so so it's nice and competitive, but no one person can just corner the market and ruin it for everyone else. But but so there are things to strive for and so on. It's going to take a bit of tweaking, until we get until everything settles down. Let's put some more. Now these are definitely the ash ones, so we'll put loads of these. Monopolies. Hello, Peter Foxens. Fox SNS? Foxes NS? Doesn't matter. But yes, monopolies, that's the way to do it. That's what Yami's trying to do. Also, Yami's looking forward to the PvP, so if you meet him out in the wild, he might have a friendly smile on his face, but he'll stick a dagger in your back. Ultimately, this should be a fun server to play on. So this is why I want to try and make it so if you want to go out and do the PvP, you can. But if you don't want to go out and do the PvP, there are ways you can still safely play on the server. And will we get everything perfect? No. But, we're going to work hard at it. As hard as we all work on our channels. I'm just going to scatter these trees around, because I want the wood. Wow, I've got loads of saplings of these ones. Someone gave me an entire stack. So those are the same as that. So I think that's enough. Let's get back inside. So I need to put a bit more wood because that wall there is going to be visible. So I need to dig this out. Don't want to fall down there. My excavation skill's going up pretty fast. And MC stats, is it? Yes. So I can see my skills. Excavation is at 23, herbalism's at 2, mining's at 5, wood cutting's at 18. You can see what I've been spending most of my time on the server doing. So, MC top to compare yourself to others. I'm almost afraid to. I am almost afraid to. I'm not even in the running. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not in the top 10. I wonder if there's a command where you can see where your rank is. You know, like, so if you're not in the top 10, can you just get back what number you are? Yep, you're doing quite well. Have you been spending a lot of time on the server, Fairy Cake? Oops. Ah, MC top page. Okay, thank you. MC top. Do I need the angle brackets, or is it just like page number? So I just do. Ah, there we go. I'm 17th. Woohoo! I'm 17th. Out of how many? MC top page 3. No, so I'm 17th out of 20. We have 20 players on the server so far. Let's dig this along here. What am I building here? I'm surprised no one's asked that. Maybe you don't care. I'm envisaging this as a Viking longhouse. A bit like I'm trying to remember the name. The Rohan Golden Hall from, Lord of the Rings. What is that place called? I should know. Do I have sticks? I have sticks. Do I have cobble? I have no cobble. That's a bit of an issue. Oh well, I'll go dig some. I've got my smooth stone. Oh look, that's where my cobble went. I was cooking it. I utterly failed to make that, didn't I? I'm getting a little tired. I'll play for just a bit more, and then I'll have to stop, I think. It's been a long day. Apparently I don't have bucket permissions here. Where is here? Interesting. As I said, I need to read up on the resident system. We're still learning. We're still learning. I have managed a server before, but it was like a tiny little server. It wasn't even a hosted server. It's just a computer that was in my hallway, and it never had more than 5 or 6 players total. So let's smooth out this floor a bit. So yeah, so I'm going for like a Viking longhouse. So this is going to be a basement. So it's sort of like raised up a bit, and then there's going to be a large mead hall with maybe some rooms off the side, and then there'll be like a second floor to it, which is where my private bedrooms and stuff will be. So that's dirt. That's dirt. I'm trying to find out where the wood is, but wood and dirt look very similar in this texture pack. Oh, it's starting to lag as well. My computer's creaking. The stairs I've got there is just temporary, so I can get in and out without having to switch to fly mode. I'm trying to play on the server legitimately. The only time I'll go to God mode is when I'm doing server duties, like admin stuff, or when I'm just sort of going around looking at people's builds and stuff like that. and it starts snowing. But only in that half of the house. I think it was the snow which made me start thinking of Vikings. I liked the idea of this sort of long pitched roof, steeply pitched, covered in snow. I thought it would look good. So I'm just going to finish putting these blocks in, and then I'm going to stop for today. I hope people have enjoyed the live stream. I hope the people who watch this on YouTube enjoy it as well. That's why I got plot 29. It's on the edge of the desert biome, so no weather. Yes, no rain, no snow. It's a good idea, Solid Zero. And the people on YouTube who are watching, I'm sorry I wasn't able to include the live stream chat on screen. But my computer just isn't up to it at the moment. Things will improve. Just damaged me. Oh, hunger! I'm starving to death. I'm starving to death. Oh, typical Ayaron way to end an episode. Where's that bread? Where's that bread? Where's that bread? There we go. Wow. I believe there was a chicken there as well. So let's cook the chicken. Oh dear, oh dear. Come back here. I need more dinner. I need more dinner. Come back here. Oh, we didn't even drop anything. So I was trying to say goodbye to everyone. You need a sign there. Must eat. I have actually... Oh, 01666. Yes, I remember you from the comments. I have occasionally had to do that in real life. You know, you put a sign up by the monitor when you're playing a game and that, you know, it just says, drink water, eat food, use bathroom. And let's cook that one. Oh, he did give me something. I didn't notice at the time because of lag. Anything else in there that's food? I might have to go buy some food and stuff. Okay. Well, let me see if I can just... Let's do this quickly. There we go. Thank you for watching the live stream, my first one ever. I was really nervous when I started this. I mean, you know, my heart was like going boom, 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 boom. My hands were shaking and that, but I sort of settled into it now. I know it's a bit random and rambling, but I think that's the nature of live streams, or at least until I get used to them and I get used to sort of reading the chat and playing the game, you know, and so on and so forth. I'll see you next time. If you subscribe to my YouTube, I'll always try and put an announcement there. I'll probably put something out on Twitter as well, and obviously you can subscribe on Twitch. And I assume I assume you can sign up to some form of announcement or something. So when someone which you're following starts live streaming, you get an email or something like that. So see you next time, and see you on the server. Bye bye. How'd you switch?